In this presentation I'm going to talk about the annotation system. The annotation system is invoked through the right-click menu. The second line of buttons gives us an option of different annotation tools. All of them have more or less the same functionality. In order to add points and annotations, one needs to click, drag and click again to add one or two or as many points as needed. The first one is a measure tool. It's a ruler. Click and drag, so now I'm dragging the mouse, and then lift, and the annotation is here. If I move through the slices, you will see that the annotation is associated with a particular slice, and it's recorded internally in 3D millimeter space. So I can add an annotation. Here I added in the coronal domain. I can add an annotation in axial and sagittal too. These annotations will also appear in volume rendering. The other annotation next to the ruler is the angle control. This will give you the angle between two different points. You can clear the annotation by clicking on this menu, this button. There's an arrow control. I can enter text annotation. There. There's a circle. Clicking again on the circle will give me the option to construct an ellipse. The perimeter and the area covered is displayed here. The next tool is a polyline. I can click, drag, and so on to construct a polyline. All of these tools, if you notice, they have the control points are denoted by this green dot. If I click on this green dot and move, then the control point moves too. There is a green dot in the very middle of the annotation, and that's the same for all annotations. If I click on that, then I can move the whole annotation around. I can delete the annotation by pressing Shift and pressing in the middle, on the middle vertex. So I can do the same one here, for example. The next tool is the freehand area, which is also useful in giving a volume of things. So let's say I want to measure the area. This is very similar to the lasso tool from painting programs. Program will ask me for an ID. This is just a number. Let's say if I put 0 and then construct another freehand area that has the same ID, which was 0, then it's possible for the program to interpolate between the two annotations, this and this, and construct a volume. Then information about the volume can be given, such as the total volume. We also get the perimeter and the total area. It's possible to have many different I call them regions of interest per slice, and you can have many different annotation IDs, and they can also work on different projections, axials or coronals or sagittals. This is the text annotation. You only need to click once and then ask for the text. This text can be moved as well. And this is the MPR line. The MPR line is useful in the MPR calculations, which I'm going to talk about in a different presentation. That would generate a spline. All annotations can be saved, exported as an external text file, imported, or they can be merged, so two different sets of datasets of annotations can be merged into the same dataset, and they can be exported as an OBJ file, so that it's possible to load your annotations as geometry in 3D Studio or Blender.